Hello, guys and girls, and welcome to the next episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Let's continue with our case. That was a close one, huh, Mia? Really? Too bad. Sorry I missed it. Oh yeah. So, what happened? Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all I need is a motive, and proof. Wow, good going, Nick. Under the intentional trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have. Initiation. I can't pronounce that right. What's that? That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system they decided to speed the whole process up. So under that system, trials have to end in 3 days? Yep, pretty much. Well, we have no time to waste. Right. Go to the detention center and talk with Will Powers. Mr. Wright, you did very well against today, thank you. Oh, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears? Wow, Nick, you must have really rolled them in there. And could wipe that grin off your face? Hey, VP, only 1 day left. Let's make it count. Yes. There's not really anything I can do to help. Haha, I'm not really sure what I can do either. Please, this is no laughing matter. No, talk. The producer Vasquez. Can you tell me more about Mrs. Vasquez? Oh, the producer. She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius. A genius? She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares to tell her different these days. Why is that? Ever since she came on board, we had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. And what? Nothing, forget it. I've only heard rumors anyhow. Oh, Director Manella. Can you tell me anything about Mr. Manella? Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video director, but something in his work called Wackwest Eyes. She bought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows the name Manella. I hear he's pretty much at her beck and call through. Whenever she says jump, he asks how high, and that's all. I can imagine him being at her beck and call, so I can't imagine him jumping. Oh, burn, baby, burn! I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth. Oh, yes, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in this business. But he stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began to appear on little productions at Global. How could he do that? I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer. He just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think of it, that's right when Miss Vasquez came to Global. 5 years ago. Yeah, that looks quite like a big hint between the connections between Vasquez and Hammer. Ooh, we have now our hint. Studio main gate 1? Oh no. No! No, 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 no. The old green bank sure is quiet today, and I like it. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Nick, I think your guard's down. Yeah. I bet we couldn't even eat dozen donuts in the guard station if we wanted. You eat, you die. She's alive. She's probably blocking us. I was wondering about the Quest, the producer. Oh, the studio bigwigs love her. She's always gets away. She seems bitter. Do you not like the producer? Look, the studio people don't want me to talk about her. So sorry. Director Manella. Can you ask about San Morel, the director? Sal? He's soft. A pushover. Does whatever Request tells him to do. He treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it. Huh? Why would anyone like being treated like dirt? It doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick? No, it doesn't, Maya. Mr. Hammer. Please go on a rant, you like him. About Mr. Hammer. I heard about what you said today, cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer, he dragged his star down from the sky and stomped on it, calling him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this. Oh, she really is getting pissed this time. You listen to me, whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Power's costume so he could sneak by me? He would never stood so low. It's impossible. Okay. Yeah. Good. Okay, you don't need to get a heart attack. Oh, back. So. Studio 1? Okay. Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the Steel Samurai costume. Then he left from here to go to Studio 2. Right. But why? I wonder if someone called him, like the director or the producer? Did they move the head a little bit? Okay. Outside Studio 2. Oh, there's Request. Hey, Nick. It's Mrs. Request. Hello. Hello! Hello! Maya, you should at least try to be polite. I'm watching the clouds. That's all she had said apart. Mr. Hammer. Excuse me, Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder and... Shh. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you. Do something, Nick. She really is ticking me off. Oh dear. Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. You don't have the chat to cancel the Steel Samurai. I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai. You did it? Nick, she did it. She's the killer. My Fate speaks to me. I know it. I know it. Oh dear. Director Manila? I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manila. If you must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer. By yourselves. Oh dear. Wasn't the assistant cleaning up yesterday? Funny, it still seemed pretty messy in here. I guess she was still on a high from getting that rare card she needed. Hmm. Hmm. Samurai Sama, starring Jack Hammer. This poster's quite old. Wow, it's been years since I saw that show. It was one of those typical summer romance stories, but it was great. Typical summer romance with a samurai on a horse. I are the posters about Jack Hammer. Really? Why? I think they're all. Hmm. Why does that look like it's... Hmm. I think in that incinerator are the steel samurai thingies. Well, she doesn't want to talk. Is there anything I can make her talk? Not that I think of. Let's move there and then maybe move in Studio 1. And no, we can't move in Studio 1. We are done there. Oh? No, there's nothing new. Move. The employee area, because Manila is probably here. I guess there's not filming today either. I did want to see them filming, just one time. The trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come to see the film later. I guess. This is where you found the bottle of sleeping pills, right? I wonder if there are any other clues lying around. No touching. Eek! Oh, sorry, pal. I didn't mean to frighten you. You didn't mean you almost had... I almost had a heart attack! I guess I can be a little bit dramatic. Is that written right? Is drama quick? What? Is that right written in English? Really? Whatever. I suppose it's the actor in me. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate of that table. Wait, you're looking for the sleeping pills? Yeah, Paul. Brace yourself. So, you're looking at traces of sleeping pills. How? For a full examination, I gotta take a plate back to the sink, but I have the capabilities to make cursory examine them right here. Our science guy gave me some testing solution. It reacts with sleeping pills. See, the traces change color. Wow, neat. Well, Detective Control, what are you waiting for? No. No, everything in due time, Paul. Well, the test solution on the plate changed color alright. The food on the plate had been laced with sleeping pills. Looks like it. Yeah! The investigation. How goes your investigation? To tell you the truth, there's a real mess up, Paul. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers. And some people think we should switch suspects. What do you think, Detective Gumshoe? Well, Paul, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. I feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, fool. Oh. Prosecutor Edgeworth. How's Edgeworth doing anyway? Mr. Edgeworth is out of control. He was in the waiting room and he crushed his paper cup with hot coffee in it. Oh. Talk about burns, Paul. Wow, the fury of Edgeworth. Yeah, crushing a paper cup. Cups, bottles. Say, whatever happened with the empty bottle? Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim Jack Hammer's prints on the bottle. So that means, yep, it sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim. So I was right. Oh, hello. What are you doing here? Oh, I was just cleaning the dressing room. I guess VP won't be using it anymore, so... What? Why? But VP is innocent. Yeah, and I'm really grateful for all what you've done. But... this week is the last episode of the Sea Samurai. What? No! Mr. Hammer. I was wondering, I could ask you about Mr. Hammer. Yes? On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2. Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1. He stole the Steel Summer costume too. What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh, I guess the rumors must be true then. The rumor? Yeah, Mrs. Wanquist, that producer, had some kind of hold on Hammer. Get some dirt on him. He'd do anything she said, apparently. Some dirt? What dirt? Dirt, you know, bad stuff. I know what dirt means. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using the new Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during the filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was too. The film set. Was that trailer part of the film set then? The last episode. What do you mean by the last Steel Samurai? I know, it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai death warrant. No, no. Also, I hear the Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not going to make kids show anymore. What? Why? I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided. Why aren't they going to make kids show anymore? The studio bigwigs don't want the Sea Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this ever happened. They want it quiet, you understand? How can they just do that? What about all the kids who love the Sea Samurai? It's okay, I'm sure the kids will be fine. They find a new hero to follow. No, that can't be true! If the program just ends, they will be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something. Yeah. I think the events rather than words. It's called for her. Here, take a look at this. A fan collected all of these photographs. The kids love the Steel Samurai. The show shouldn't be cancelled just so some adults can save faces. I would think you would understand that better than anyone. You're right. Okay, but what can I do? Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what in the Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about the accident 5 years ago. Okay. Wow, was easy. And I think we should end this episode here on a cliffhanger. Whoa, I know, I mean. So, see you next time. Bye.